remember hearing that God made the world in 7 days and he made us in his own image. And we all sin and Jesus died for our sins and a lot of things that are extremely up for interpretation. I went to an elementary school and it was library day and I loved library day. But on that day, we sat down and we listened to a story about the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon were one being, but they separated because they wanted children. And the reason why they had to separate is so that the sun warmed the earth during the daytime and the moon cooled down the earth during the nighttime. And that made the earth suitable for children. And that's why the sun and the moon are separated. It was romantic and it made sense to me because I understand that the moon and the sun are not the same. And it explains how we have night and day and how the earth is actually suitable for life. And that the children are the plants and animals and humans because children is a word open to interpretation. But there was kind of a problem. I, as a 5th grader, didn't even question how the sun and the moon were even one being in the first place. Because what I care about and what I see is the observable evidence that I have that the sun and moon are separate and we have life on earth. Meaning that the story is true because I can see it. And what she told us is that she read us something called a legend. And so what she wanted us to do is come up with stories about how we believe things came to be. Fast forward to my late 20s, early 30s, and something clicked. The definition of a legend is a story sometimes popularly regarded as historical, but unauthenticated. I, as a 5th grader, wrote a legend in elementary school during my library time. There will be biblical claims that state that this existed because this exists now. But I want you to trace everything backwards. We, even in science, start from the beginning and then work our way towards a replicable and observable outcome. But to make clear that it is true what we observed, we will work from the outcome and trace ourselves back and see if we can replicate the beginning. There will be things in the Bible and in religious teachings that will be impossible to even begin to trace back from the outcome. So when that happens, I want you to remember a word, better yet, a question that we as adults take away from children. And in doing that, creates a cycle of control. This question is why.